on down there in Lawrence, Kansas. The players have bought into it, and that's great for them. I'm happy for them, but at the same time, I'm only really worried about Iowa State and what Iowa State can do. So, once again, we'll meet again, and I hope the ball bounces our way.
What have you seen from Kansas on the defensive side?
Yeah, very good team. They fly around. They show a lot of great effort. They have high energy. They have some great players in the back end. So I think it's going to come down to us on the outside to make plays and kind of take off that pressure off of them trying to stack the box or whatever they want to try and do. So that's kind of our goal.
What have you seen from Jalen? He kind of stepped up in a big way last week. What's his progression been like from your perspective?
Yeah, man, a guy every day who just comes in and works hard. He tries to perfect his craft, and I think lately people have seen that. Just with last week, he had a phenomenal game. So just to see him take that next step and now to add just some consistency to it and to just keep doing him. And, I think he has all the talent in the world to have weekly games like that.
I know he's not on your side of the ball, but what has MJ over there added to your team?
Yeah, just a new face, a new guy coming in. There's a lot of expectations for him, and I think I can say that he's fulfilled those expectations greatly. And the defense looks good when number 3's out there, and he's going to give in high-end effort, and he's going to play the ball, and he's just a football guy. So you got to love that about him.
Probably already been asked some questions about Kansas here, but what are you seeing out of this group that maybe they haven't had in the past as far as their team makeup and why they're having success at this point?
Yeah, I think they just bought into whatever their head coach culture or whatever he's been saying. They bought in completely, and they play with a lot of heart, a lot of effort, and I think when you have those two things, you can mix a great team together. And, they obviously brought in the talent to back that up as well. So, I think that's some of the, things that they've probably done to have started the season off so great. But I'm only worried about Iowa State. So, kudos to Kansas, though.
You've been to Kansas Stadium a couple of times. Obviously, I think the crowd this Saturday is going to be a lot bigger than it was in the past. And we've seen you feed off road game crowds like you did at Kinnick this year. Are you excited for that? Does that give you a little more amped to play this game, or is it kind of just static?
It's always nice to have a big crowd, but at the same time, you're not too worried about it. It kind of just, becomes static once the game starts. But just to have that energy and to feel that energy in Lawrence, it'll probably feel great. And, I'm excited to get in there into a crowd that probably doesn't really like us and probably wants to beat us. So, that fuels your energy and that fuels what you want to do throughout the week to prepare for them on Saturday.